Airsofters, what's going on? It's Dusk from Sons of Liberty Airsoft Group. Guys, I've got some really good news. I'm back to make another video for the M40a3 Sportline for the upgrades specifically. I have more upgrade pieces that I have tested and confirmed that work. You guys are in for a treat. I've also figured out quite a bit of the anatomy of the gun as well, along with a couple good different parts and a couple good brands that you guys can actually go off of. If you guys have any questions, once again, feel free to message me about it, because I would be more than happy to cue you in. But if you guys want to get an epic part list, if you guys want to get more idea of how to upgrade your M40a3 Sportline, stick around. First things first, guys, I want to leave this off. If you guys have not watched part 1, please watch part 1. I really want you guys to understand. I want you to get this. So please go watch part 1 first, and if you haven't already, and then come back and watch this video, because it will explain much more of the upgrades that I've already queued in for you guys. So yeah, definitely give that a shot first. Alright guys, assuming that you watched the first video, we're going to get right into it. The first thing first, before I even go into any of the upgrades, let's talk about the anatomy of the gun. And let's talk about the parts that are compatible. Let's talk about the brands that are compatible. Alright guys, so let me lay it on you like this. Alright? Now, when ASG created this, they must have been thinking outside the box for sure, because this is something I wasn't expecting, and this is something I discovered for myself, along with an internet forum that I follow on Facebook related to this group. Now, the upper receiver, as in the bolt, the cylinder, and the nozzle, are APS2 brand compatible. APS2. Now, APS2. What a couple guns of those are examples of, such are the MB013 Sniper, the UTG L96 Shadow Ops Sniper, or anything that is Type 96 related. Tokyo Marui, I'm not sure. I think it's just APS2 brand. Honestly, just stick with APS2 because that's what I've confirmed so far, and I'll tell you guys, it has worked. So with that being said, that means that it will also support an L96, Type 96 type of upgrade, anything UTG or APS2 compatible upgrades for the bolt. So that means piston, spring guide, and most importantly, the cylinder head, like the nozzle. It will take all of those, any types of those. In particular, the one that I highly suggest to you guys is the MB013 Sniper nozzle. And I'll explain why in a moment. Just keep that in mind, and I'll have a link for the, so that way you can see what it is at the bottom. Okay, so now that we've covered that, let's talk about what's compatible with the barrel. Okay, VSR10. Now I repeat, the barrel, the hop-up, VSR10 compatible. Parts compatible with the VSR10. Now, okay, I'll put it like this. If you notice in the stock hop-up, if you are a whiz, and if you have attempted to upgrade it, you'll notice that it's very similar to a VSR10 hop-up. Now, obviously, not all the hop-ups can be taken, but here's one I have noticed. It's an Action Army VSR10 CNC milled machine hop-up. That is compatible. Now, guys, once again, let me start again. For all of you guys who know what I'm talking about here, for the stock hop-up, when it comes to buckings, there's a problem. There's a proprietary bucking. Alright, proprietary bucking has the little nub that sticks out of the hop-up a little bit, faced on the left side. Obviously, they did it on purpose. They did it so that way nobody could attempt to put some kind of different product into their brand, so that way it would be solely proprietary. Well, little did I know, if you put in this VSR10 hop-up into here, that's compatible, which there will be a link. There's a picture on the screen right now of it. You can put in VSR10 inner barrels. You can put in Autobot buckings. I repeat, Autobot and Decepticon buckings by Maple Leaf, which, if you guys don't know, is the preferred bucking for most snipers when it comes to upgrading them. Actually, the one that I have in mind right now is an 80-degree Maple Leaf, specifically because of the FPS. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's just awesome. It's perfect. I really enjoy this weapon now. I'm getting the proper range, I'm getting the proper grouping, and everything. Love it. Okay, let's go a little bit more, so that way you guys can have a little more of an idea. Now, if you guys watched the first video, you guys will know that I made the suggestion based on research I've done on YouTube from another YouTuber that you can put an Action Army AEG barrel into it that would be compatible with the stock hop-up. Well, I'm telling you guys right now, that same barrel can still be used in this VSR barrel. The reason being for it, I'll explain right here. So there are two notches, if you guys have it already, you guys have already ordered it, towards where the bucking goes, the little rubber piece. There's two notches on top, so you'll notice like it's flat on top, and where, you know, where the hop is pressed down, and you'll notice that really tiny thin part that like that puts it together, like practically like it's so easy. I'm pretty sure you could just chip it off, which you can chip it off. I'll point it out in the video right here. So all you have to do is cut both sides very precisely, whether it be with a hacksaw, whether it be with something else. But as long as you cut those two parts off, and cut those 2 points, and open it up, so that way it will replicate a sniper barrel, it is compatible with that bucking, and it will work. So guys, there is that to keep in mind. So if you did get the Action Army AEG barrel, you're not out of luck. There's still another way. So good news for you guys. Now, if you guys have it and this is your first time experimenting with it, well, all you have to do is go and look on e-bike. This is what I did. Okay, I've got this picture up right here, and it is a 500mm VSR-10 barrel. Now, the reason why I'm suggesting a 500mm VSR-10 barrel is because I know that 500mm works out of this. Yes, it sticks out of the sniper barrel a little bit, but I'm not sure 430 cuts it. If 430 cuts it, then please somebody confirm that with me. That would be 100% awesome for the community. I would really appreciate that. But as of right now, I know that VSR-10 barrels, absolutely compatible. That's definitely a suggestion. I believe PDI sells barrels. I know Angel Custom does, like this one in this picture right here, which can be used when it comes to upgrading your sniper. So with that being said, with those two things in mind, let's talk about what I mentioned earlier, the nozzle from the MB013. Now let's assume that you put in this Action Army hop-up, right? Let's assume that you have the auto butt bucking in, and let's say you have a sniper barrel type bore with the auto butt bucking sticking out, right? Well, here's the thing. With the stock cylinder from the M40, it doesn't give 100% air pressure. The reason being for this is because the cylinder, well, excuse me, the nozzle on the cylinder head of the M40a3 stock cylinder is too wide and too short. It will not push the BB as hard as it can. The reason why I suggested a little bit ago grabbing the MB013 sniper, or the one that's in this link right here, or grabbing the nozzle that's on this, is because the nozzle is not only thinner, but the nozzle is slightly longer and just enough to push into the VSR-10 hop-up. Guys, I know this seems like a really small fleet for such a small part. I know I posted that it says like $50 to get this piece just to get a nozzle. Okay, I haven't found another venue for it. I'm working on it though, guys. So I will update it again in a later video, and I will state if I have found one that is compatible, you know, one online that doesn't cost $50. But for right now, the one that's in the link right now is the one I found, and I highly suggest it. There is more speculation in regards of what I have tried. So there is another thing that you could find on Airsoft Atlanta. It's an AWS L96 bolt assembly, and it comes with a nozzle, and it's just a cylinder. It's just a plain cylinder, not the actual bolt catch, but just the cylinder. So I have attempted to use that one in order to push through the VSR-10 hop-up and try to push air out. Guys, I will tell you right now, it is not a 100% fit. However, just because it's not a 100% fit does not mean you cannot make it that way. So for whatever reason, the nozzle, specifically the AWS Type 96 nozzle, it barely threads just enough so that way it will screw on. but if you pull it hard enough, it will come out. So, seems like a problem, right? Well, not too much, because if you have some Loctite on it, put some Loctite on the bolt, which if you guys are feeling comfortable enough, you guys can put and keep that cylinder head on the stock bolt on the M40a3. Now the reason why I'm suggesting this one is because if you look at it, it's long and thin enough, and it's got a slight bulge in the middle to help keep that air pressure stuck in there. So that's something to consider as well. Excuse me. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I've got for you guys right now. The only other thing I will mention to you guys, let me post up a picture real quick right here, and there we go. So this is the outer threading that is compatible. It's a matrix, so you can find it on e-bike. It's pretty cheap. Yes, it is compatible for this outer barrel, so you can attach a suppressor to the M40, guys. I'm not sure that's another thing too that you guys would want, but personally for me, I would absolutely want that. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this video right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, and if you guys want more detail, I will post up a demonstration installing the upgrades if that's what you guys want. If you guys want that, absolutely. You guys are the reason why I do everything I do, and I really appreciate your viewings. And if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, click the bell button for some notifications for future videos that come out for the rest of our team. I would really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Also, just so you guys know, we have a Discord channel, and if you guys are interested in joining, we'll have a link on the comment section below, or next to the comment section anyway. But if you guys, like I said, interested, definitely hit us up. This is Dusk, signing off.